Bitcoins! What is going on, guys? You guys know Bitcoms dress to impress, even if it's for yourself. I'm Biggie T, and this is Biggie TV on the 1 hour Thursday stream. Let's go! I have a story time for you guys today. By the way, Dodo and Honda are very funny. Or, sorry, as Dodo put it, very funny. You guys are cracking me up. Honda's being mean. I don't know. I think it's going both ways, but I'll tell you what, you guys are making me laugh. That's for sure. It was just the fact that I love that you came in, Dodo, and you're like, yo, like totally hyped, right? To see Biggie T, which you guys know I love that because I love when I get to hype you guys up. I love hyping you guys up. So I just love that. And then immediately Honda comments with, oh God. Oh, you guys are the best. I'm telling you right now, I don't know if there's a greater community out there. That's for sure. Okay, here's what we got going on today. So today's going to be story time. I'm not going to play any games today. I kind of want to play Fall Guys, but we all know that went Tuesday. Let's not. Let's just save it for tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to play a lot of Fall Guys, and we're going to get a lot of crowns. Honda. Malls! Okay, so here's what we got going on today. Yes, I did a thing. Yeah, so I just grabbed that one flavor yesterday. This one doesn't have a flavor, though. The flavor is Pewdie. I don't know. PewDiePie's. I don't know. It's weird. Limited edition. You guys know, not a sponsor. This is not a sponsor. I just picked this up the other day. You guys know. Okay. You know what, Honda? You don't need to say that. Now that was mean. Listen. We're not. I just said we're not playing it today. Malls, I have a question for you, Malls. You can be honest. Malls. So, Malls, we have a question for you. Message deleted. I'll be getting crowns tomorrow, not a crown. You're right. I won't be getting a crown tomorrow, a crown. I will be getting multiple crowns tomorrow. Honda. I also need to look to see what the weeklies are. I almost want to see if there's daily stuff for us to get. Because I definitely want to get multiple colors. I like what we have right now that we're sporting in Fall Guys. But, you know, it's nice when you can earn other stuff. But, yeah, I'm having a lot of fun with Fall Guys. Obviously, Warzone was fun yesterday. It was nice to have Gator back for the short time that we did. He's now in Vegas. They landed late last night, and they just been, out hanging out today. So, exactly, I'm gonna get more than 2. What are you talking about? Just 2? Yeah, we're gonna get more than 2. We might get 2 off the rip. Bet. If I only get 1 crown tomorrow. No, you know what? No, I'm not throwing that out there because that's just straight miserable. I was going to say I'll do the 1 chip challenge again live on stream. What is going on with this camera? Oh, now I smudged it for sure. Okay, great. Well, now it's totally Jacques mode. Why won't it focus? Okay, that's better. Okay, so Malls, my question. How do you get a half a crown? I don't get that one. So my question. Yesterday, Yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. Yesterday. Actually, no. Hold on. Here's my first question. I'm not going to give the full name, okay? But do you run a Fall Guys or maybe even what is it? Epic Games gamer tag of malls and then man, how do I say this without giving anything away? And then one of the other, so I won't give the full name away, but is it malls? And then there's another part of that name, and I'm only going to give one, not all of it. One of them has an X in the name. Do I need to just let more sun in? What is going on? Or do I need to let less sun? Is that what it is? It's just too bright in here? No, I kind of like having the sun. What the heck? You know what it is? It's because it's a full cloudy day in Vegas today. So it's this is monsoon weather. Mind you, it is still 109 in Vegas today. It is still 109 outside with a high chance of 109. Just saying. This flavor, which I don't know what flavor it is, it's PewDiePie flavor. Because I'm being serious, I don't see one distinction of what flavor this is, other than it. Like, remember, because yesterday it said Ninja Cotton Candy or whatever. This literally just says PewDiePie. It says limited edition. Obviously, again, not a sponsor. That's not what it is. Are you kidding me? I'm actually legit. I have legit tan in my skin. What are you talking about? White. No, it's not. It has nothing to do with the reflection of my skin. It has to do with this camera's focus and the clouds outside. Jeez. Oh, okay. Then that wasn't you. Okay, so I saw somebody playing Fall Guys the other night. So there was another streamer that was in a lobby playing Fall Guys. I know this is weird to admit this, but I just happened to turn it on as I was scrolling through some stuff. And I was like, oh, they're playing Fall Guys too. Cool. So I just, I clipped it on for a second, and one of the stream snipers that was in their lobby had malls and then like a short name after it to follow, and one of the letters in the short name, like the name following it, had an X. And I was like, that would be crazy if that's malls. And I thought you were stream sniping them, which would have been hilarious. Okay, that wasn't the case. Because I know that you said you played Fall Guys, and I was like, the name would make sense. You know what I mean? Okay. And it was literally spelled malls. MOLLS. And then more to the name after that. And in that second part of the name, it had an X. And I was like, okay, so story time. Okay, so here's... I'm still looking at the tan comment. It's so funny. So, not this past Sunday, but the Sunday before, okay? You guys know we talk about food a lot on Biggie TV. You guys know that we talk about this. We talk about what's Biggie having for dinner, all this stuff, and we discuss it. And I get your guys' opinion a lot and go and do it. So one of them being Superior. You guys know Superior talks about it in Big Comms a lot. Talks about food, talks about food places. So just a lot of new stuff. He's pretty up to date on a lot of the fast food stuff that's coming out, stuff that I really don't even know till kind of last minute, where he's kind of more, you know, up to date on that stuff. He might get like newsletters from probably, you know, others, or see stuff on social media and all that stuff. So anyway, so he follows it. And I don't know if you guys know this, so he talked about specifically Wendy's. So Wendy's has, and I don't want to incorrectly title it here. Sorry, hold on. I got to reply to this real quick. So he suggested Wendy's. Oh, that's what I was looking up. And where's it at? Okay, so the sauce is called. So this is a new menu item at Wendy's. Order, pick it up. Doesn't matter. Oh my god, it's gonna make me do all this. Yes, this one, that's fine. Start your order. Continue. Come on. Okay, so the name of the sauce is Ghost Pepper Ranch Sauce, is the exact title of it from Wendy's, okay, through their app. Ghost Pepper Ranch Sauce. And it's supposed to be like a big deal. It's a whole new thing. No, you guys are all still here. Listen. So Ghost Pepper Ranch Sauce, Superior's been talking a lot about it. We talked about it on, so over a week ago, basically a week and a half ago. Okay, stop. You guys. You're interrupting story time. Okay, so Superior suggested to try this Ghost Pepper Ranch Sauce. Said it's really good. He said it's literally top tier sauce that he's ever had. And he was the one that also suggested the White Hot Ranch Sauce, which is also a ghost pepper sauce from Taco Bell. So Taco Bell currently has a what's known as, I think it's called White Hot Ranch. Something like that. I can look it up too. So anyway, so he suggested that, and it was okay. It wasn't great. But again, he stays up to date on all these fast food trends from a lot of the fast food restaurants. So I was like, okay, I'm going to give that a try. Because I did try the White Hot Ranch, which is, I guess, a ghost pepper type sauce is what it is. And I wasn't a fan of it. They may not even have it anymore, which would be a total Taco Bell thing. I bet you could still add the sauce, even if they're not offering the items, right? Cheesy Gordita Crunch. Sorry, a Doritos Cheesy Gordita Crunch. Okay, see all. Add-ons. Sauces. Yeah, they're done with theirs. Taco Bell, as far as I could see on their app, on their mobile ordering, you cannot get that sauce anymore. So it was a limited time, which I thought it was. Just double checking here. Yep. Nope. Yeah. So they had a White Hot Ranch. Oh, that's funny. Why would you give your gamer tag away, by the way? Really? You're all just silently leaving? Thanks. As I'm telling a story? Jeez. Thanks for showing up to the 1 hour stream today, guys and gals and whoever else. Um, so he mentions he tells me about this sauce at Wendy's. Now again, I tried the Taco Bell. You guys know I've talked about it here on stream. We talked about it. It was okay. It wasn't my favorite. I actually prefer just their regular spicy ranch. I think it tastes better. But apparently it was like a ghost pepper sauce. Apparently you weren't, because you just went ahead and just gave it to Honda and Dodo and whoever else is here watching. Oh my, really, Dodo? Hold on. You're talking about people being mean? Oh my God. More like 1 minute stream? Seriously? All of a sudden, Dodo, you're talking about Honda being mean, and now you're being mean? You know what? We're definitely not playing Fall Guys today, because the story wouldn't even take it that long, and then we could have talked about something else, or maybe play Fall Guys. Now we're definitely not playing Fall Guys. More like 1 minute stream. It does feel really short. Anyway, so let's get to the point of the story. So Honda suggests, or Superior suggests, to try this new sauce at Wendy's. Okay, so that Sunday we're talking about on the stream. We're talking about what I should order. What, put an order in for this. So we kind of go through some stuff. I go, okay, I will go get Wendy's tonight, and I will come back Monday on Campaign Monday with a review for you guys. Okay. You know what? Really, Honda? Jeez. By the way, I have another story after this. No, I don't really have a story after this. I will say this, that message retracted. Oh, nice. Okay. So you retracted it now. Can I place another order? No. You can't place any more orders, okay? Dodo, you're done, okay? You're getting too many raises. Now all these raises got this going boom, 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 okay? I know, exactly. Anyway, so we talked about it on stream Sunday night. I go that Sunday after stream to order. Put in the first order. It immediately gets refunded to me. So I put an order in through my card, right? Process. Order goes through. It says something failed in the ordering process through the site, right? I'm thinking, oh, okay, it just means it didn't go through. Well, not true. I see a charge on my card and an immediate refund. Okay, that's weird. So I totally closed the app, and I thought maybe it was because we were on the app all day on stream. We were talking about Wendy's a lot. I was like, maybe I just need to refresh the app. Open the app. Literally doesn't have anything in the cart or anything. I'm like, okay, that makes sense. I was like, pick the restaurant, pick the location, pick how I'm picking it up, pick the order again, place the order again. Little Wendy's, the Wendy face, the face of Wendy's, the girl. Her hair, it does like their loading screen is like an outline of her face. It loads through. Again, failed to order in the ordering process. Immediately see a charge on my card and an immediate refund. Immediately. Okay. You know what? Stop. So, I go, okay, that's great. Apparently, we're not doing Wendy's. It's over. It's not working. The app's not working. This is brutal. Terrible, right? So, I then settle, because I still kind of want a chicken sandwich, because that's what we were going for. We were going to do a chicken sandwich with this sauce. And Moss is laughing at Honda, of course. So, I decide to go to Jack in the Box. Okay? Oh my gosh. That might be next Thursday's title. 1 hour Thursdays, 1 hour of deleting Honda's comments. Oh, you guys are funny. I will say I do appreciate you guys a lot. This as funny and as difficult and as challenging as you guys are, you guys are funny. So I go to Jack in the Box. Okay, do the same thing. Place an order through their mobile online order. I just get a Jack spicy chicken sandwich. Okay, place the order and get there. It says on their app that when you arrive to Jack in the Box, tell the orderer your name through the drive-thru. Okay. So I get there. There's a couple cars in line already. I pull up. Com opens. Oh my God. Now Dodo's going a totally opposite way. And I tell the girl through the intercom who asks, welcome to Jack in the Box, blah, 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 the whole spiel, right? What would you like to order? Yes. So hold on, Superior. This is why we're talking about this. It's funny that Superior's here because Superior is a big part of the story. The Wendy's app failed us. Can't order it. So we settle for Jack in the Box. 2 Sundays ago when we were talking about it, remember you asking about the White Hot Ranch sauce or the Ghost Pepper Ranch sauce at Wendy's? Anyway, so this is what the story's leading to. Get there. Tell the girl my name. That's all you have to give her is your name for the mobile order. And then she says, "What can I get you?" And I tell her my name. She goes, "Okay." And literally my name is Biggie T. I say, "Biggie T." She goes, "Okay." She goes, and then everything comes up on the screen. She goes, "Okay, go ahead and pull up to the window." And everything comes up on the ordering screen. Like it just flashes for like a second. I'm like, "Okay, cool." And I can't really move because again, there's already cars in the drive-thru. So I'm waiting. Drive-thru's going a little slow, whatever. Finally get up to the window. I'm 1 car behind. The car goes. I pull up. Girl goes, "Okay, your total is like what I think she said, 6 something, like 6. Let's just say 650, 652, right? Because I remember it was like something like like not like an even number like that. It was like 652, and I was like, "Oh no." I go, "I'm the mobile order, Biggie T," and she goes, "No, you're not." And I go, "Oh no." She goes, "Somebody already picked up that order." And I said, "What?" I go, "What do you mean somebody picked up that order?" She goes, "Yeah, somebody already picked up that order." And I go, and I'm going, "No." I go, when I got to the window, I literally told you my name. She goes, "Yeah, and somebody already picked up there." I said, "Well, who picked up that order? Because that's my order." And she goes, I don't know. I go, "Well, who picked up my order?" I go, "How could somebody pick up my order that I paid for?" And she goes, "Give me 1 sec." And she goes in, she did it, whatever. She's talking, I'm sure, to her manager, whatever, somebody else. She goes, "We're so sorry." She goes, "We don't know how this happened, but we're going to remake your order right now." And I go, "Hold on. So somebody came in?" I go, "Because I just spoke to you on the intercom." She goes, "Yeah." She goes, yeah. And I go, "And I told you that I'm here for my mobile order." And you said, "Yeah." And she said, yeah. But somebody already picked that up. And I said, "Well, let's figure this out together. Who picked it up?" I said, "Was it the car in front of me?" And she goes, "Yes." And I go, "Well, what did they order?" She goes, "They picked up your order." I said, "Yeah, but what did they order?" Right? So that's what's going through my head is how could somebody come into the drive-thru, not order anything, listen to me say my name, right? So that's another part too, right? Like that's what's flawed in their system is I'm going to the drive-thru to pick it up and I just say my name and now maybe the car in front of me, which is what actually happened, heard me just say my name and she goes, "Okay." And they now pick up, they literally stream snipe me and they pick up my order. We need Detective Hamburger. No, it's just like, it doesn't make sense to me. How does somebody, like, first and foremost, right? We all know this. None of us have to lie about this. We all know that drive-thrus have cameras. and camera and the restaurant could say, no, we don't. No, we don't. Of course they do. They have to protect themselves. They have to see who's coming through their drive-through. If something, is amiss, they can simply lock the drive-through window door, and then they don't have to deal with whatever that issue is going to be, right? That's a safety precaution. So, take another little sip of PewDiePie here. So I'm trying to figure out, like, first and foremost, how could the car in front of me, even if they heard me, still go up? And they had to have ordered something, pay for their order, and then claim my order as well. How do you go, yes? Because they had to have seen that it was me in my car and not the car in front of me. And then she tried to tell me, well, I actually just got here to work. I just, somebody else was here earlier, and we just switched headsets. We just switched everything over. I'm just coming in for my shift. I'm like, okay. And I'm going, but still, it was her voice that I heard. So I know that she heard me and recognized me. And my voice is very different than anybody else's voice. And she's like, yeah. And I was like, and I'm just like dumbfounded. And then what's unique is that I know that it was a white SUV that was in front of me. That was the very first car in front of me. So then I see a white SUV, and I could have been wrong, that's like parked at a fireworks stand. Because again, this is just before the 4th of July. That's, again, that's how far back this is. This was July 3rd, now that I remember the date. So I see a white SUV, and I'm like, well, is that the SUV right there? I go, is that them? Because of course, now Biggie Chief, Investigator Biggie, wants to go over and ask them why they're taking my food. So she goes, sir, you know what I mean? You could tell she's got a little, I'm not trying to like get her in trouble at all. And I didn't. So I go, is that them? She goes, sir, she goes, even if it was, she goes, we can't do anything about it now. We're just going to remake your food. I'm like, it just doesn't even make sense. So then I'm like, looking at the mobile app, and I'm like, well, do you guys maybe ask for the order number? I go, maybe that would help you guys. She goes, we don't even see that. We just see the name, and we just confirm the name. And I go, that doesn't even make sense. Okay? So, exactly. Superior agrees. This is my Jumbo Jack. This is my Jack Spicy Chicken, to be exact. Okay? So, they're remaking it. Now, as they are remaking my order, okay? And I'm already frustrated with the whole thing. Because here's the thing. Obviously, Biggie is I am a picky eater. I do eat a spectrum of food items. I don't mind trying new stuff. But for the most part, you guys know, I don't like crunchy water. These are my mini tacos, okay? I don't like tomato. Basically a lot of the veggies, especially fresh vegetables, are not my thing. Not going to happen. Not for me, okay? So I'm not big on the whole fresh vegetables thing, okay? So I usually, when I go to a drive-thru, I'm like, yeah, let me, okay, so the Jack Spicy, I'm like, let me get a Jack's, whatever combo number it is. And on the chicken sandwich, let me please get no lettuce, no tomatoes, right? So it's like all that stuff that takes time, and they got to stop, and they go, oh, okay, and then what size do you want it? And yes, I want it with curly fries and blah, 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 right? So with the mobile ordering app, it is all done. You just simply remove it, right? Super plain, easy, simple, right? Okay, and it's done. So now they have to remake my whole order. And what would have been more convenient too is now I just pull up, my order's done, right? Because you can choose when they start to create your order, right? So as soon as I place the order, I just put create, because I already know that I have to drive it back to my place, which, unfortunately, just part of getting drive-through and bringing it home is that it's going to be a little cold, right? So I accept that fact at times. So I just hit it right away, and I knew that, hey, maybe there will be a line, which there usually is at this one. And so I go there. So now this is taken away from that, right? So now I'm sitting here, I'm kind of frustrated. Now the car behind me, mind you, they're remaking my whole order. My fries, my sandwich, remaking my drink. She's already given me my drink. And then what's also weird to me too, is that one of her coworkers keeps like coming over to the window and like giving me looks. And I'm like, bro, like, you understand that you guys made the mistake. Not me. And like, I think I even heard him say at one point to her, like, what's going on here? And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, and I almost said, what do you mean what's going on here? So anyway, the car behind me starts to honk, right? So I kind of like look back in my rearview mirror. I do one of these, right? And I'm like, okay. And it's weird. It's a lady in a white Audi SUV. Obviously, it's not the same SUV. It was a different SUV. But in a white Audi SUV, okay? So I'm just kind of like, okay, well, that's just weird. I go, well, maybe she just... looks like she wants to hook up. No. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe she was, because we're sitting there now for a few minutes, maybe she, bumped her horn, fiddling around the car, which happens to almost all of us, right? And I'm like, okay. So then I'm sitting there, and, another minute or two goes by because we're still waiting for my food. And now it's a boop, boop. And I look back again. Now my head is more, so like pretend like this is me in the car, right? Now my head is more out, right? Looking back at her. And now she's going like this. And so, of course, I do the most common thing, and I go, and I put my arm out the window, right? Full blown. Like, what? She beeps again. And like now, like I'm literally sticking my head out the window and I'm going like this. Now I'm just like, now it's just rampant. No, okay? So she stops and she kind of like grabs her steering wheel and I'm like, okay, so there is an issue, right? There is definitely an issue here. And now, I'm already upset. I'm already raging. It's like Biggie just got off Fall Guys and then went to the drive-thru, okay? No, I didn't. What? What are you talking about? The Hitler salute is you put your hand out in front and like stand still. What do you mean the Hitler salute? It's not even close. I'm waving my hand like this. Anyway, like no, but not with the no, just like no, just like waving her off. So now she puts her hands on the steering wheel, and again, about a minute goes by, and then it's a bump, and she's going like this as she's honking. And now I'm literally grabbing my door handle and my head is coming out my window. And the girl comes up, she goes, so sorry, here's your order. And I go, thank you. And so like I grab my order and I look back and I grab my food and I put it in the passenger seat, right? And I'm just in fuego, okay? In fuego. So then the first thing I do is make sure that all the contents are there, right? I didn't check the food or anything, which I should have because there's more to the story. Okay. I just checked the content. Okay. Yep. That looks right. Okay. Boom. Right. So I slowly start pulling up, right? And still looking back in my rearview mirror at her. And slowly, then I get to the end of the drive-through lane. Now she's at the window and I see her talking and blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, oh man, this lady, oh man, this might be it. I might make the news. Biggie TV, road rage and drive-through after the restaurant messed up his order. I'm sure they won't mention that part. And then the lady who instigated it by honking repeatedly for no reason because she's a dum-dum. Okay, so I then pull up and stop. Okay, I peek my head out again. And then she's now pointing at me and obviously talking to them, right? So I slowly stop and then I make sure that I pull out of the drive-through, but that my bumper is basically right there, showing my lights like that I'm stopped and basically waiting. Okay? So I literally pull, like basically just get out of the drive-through and just pull and stop. Okay? So here's the drive-through lane, and I basically pull, stop, like right here, where I'm totally out of the way, right? So if she wants to just run away and leave, she can. Or if she really wants to continue this, Biggie Chief is ready, okay? So I park. Now she's coming out. She gets her order in like 2 seconds. Now she's coming out, right? So she comes out, and I'm thinking, she gonna chicken out now that she was so tough behind the wheel honking, right? It's just like people on the internet that talk and say stuff that they can't pick up in real life, right? What do you mean this is not family friendly? This is real life, Dodo, okay? Did I say anything about physical violence? I didn't say that there's going to be anything physical. So I stopped. Now again, she could just teeter away because she was the drive-through tough guy, right? Drive-through tough guy. Beep, 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 right? So she turns. Now, mind you, my window's already down. She now rolls down her window. And I go, and of course, I'm not going to wait for her to say one word. I right away say, "What is the problem?" And I talk in a tone just like that. She goes, no, you don't understand. They should have had you pull around to the front. And I looked at her and I said, "Why?" She said, "Because you," and she points to me, she goes, "because you are inconveniencing everybody else in line." I said, whoa. I said, "See, you don't know what is going on." I said, "You're saying that I'm inconveniencing you guys." I said, "What actually happened, you don't know." I said, "So to tell me," she goes, "No, you're not getting it." She goes, "You are inconveniencing everybody. They should have had you pull around to the front and brought your order out to you." I said, No. I said, "You're not understanding." And now I raise my tone like that. And mind you, she had a little dog in her car, and the little dog's like now getting like all antsy, right? Like, right? Because now she hears, the dog hears my voice getting loud. And I said, "You're not understanding." That actually would have totally made the story. That actually, good job, Dodo. That was good. Now who's the Karen? How am I the Karen? At no time, just let you know, I haven't called the restaurant. I haven't called their manager. I haven't called corporate. Because you know what? To me, you missed nothing. Wow, really, Dodo? Dodo must be drinking firewater today. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Anyway, that was a great comment, though. So, anyway, okay, so she then goes, "No, you just don't get it." I said, "No." I said, "Here's what you don't understand." I said, "So listen for a second." I said, "They messed up my order." She goes, "That doesn't matter." I said, "It does matter." I said, "They messed up, not me. I didn't overorder food. I actually pre-ordered my food. They gave my food away. They gave it to somebody else. They had to remake it. So now not only did they inconvenience me, you," and now I'm pointing at her, right? I'm out in my car, and I'm like, my head is like out my car window. And I'm like, "And you want to inconvenience me by having me pull around to the front because it's inconveniencing you." I said, "I was already the one being the most convenient." She goes, "You just don't understand," and then drives away. So, Bitcoms, I ask, as the lady who's now honked at you because she's obviously in the wrong, and now telling you that you should be inconvenienced multiple times, is now running because she knows she's insane. Do you A, chase after her, B, roll up your window, calm down, and then just drive back home with the food that you just received? Or C, just start driving normally? Oh, wait. Is it raining right now? It is raining. It's raining in Vegas, and it's still 109 out. Sorry, 106. Karen versus Karen that plays God. Who will win? This isn't PUBG. Or Rust. Which one of them do you like have? I guess Rust and PUBG, right? Because you have bags. So which one, Bitcoms? Chase after her? Wait a few minutes to let her drive away? And calm yourself down? Or C, just kind of go out that might be kind of following her? Now, you can answer with what you think you should do, or you can answer with what do you think I did? Could you guys imagine what rear ender at the light? Okay, there's one answer. It's D. What's D? My island. Is that what you're saying? My island. It's D. And give her the my island. Yeah. Okay. Dodo's response pretty funny. Rear ender pretty funny. Again, no, nobody should be creating violence because some ladies being crazy back there. Obviously a Karen. Straight out of Karen. You know, it's a perfectly mint white Audi with her little dog. And I'm inconveniencing her. Mine! This is my Jack in the Box. These are my mini tacos. Actually, I don't like the mini tacos. I had them when they first came out, whatever, a couple years back, and rear ender at the light. D. Marlon. Oh, now it's coming hard. Do you guys hear the lightning? Oh, jeez. She was late to Karen class, obviously. I mean, it makes no sense. What, like, here's one thing, right? If she was upset that they weren't having me pull around, doesn't give her the right to honk at me. She can then go do her Karen thing and pull up to the window and then berate them for no reason. Well, I mean, other than the reason they gave the order to the wrong person, but I don't blame them. I blame the little rat that was in front of me that stole my order because they heard my name. That's actually not that bad. I'm going to show that one. Even though it was stopped by YouTube, that's pretty funny. Take a dodo on her car while she's sleeping. I'll just say dodo to be appropriate. Okay, so here's what I did. I was trying to give everybody a chance to catch up because I know some of you have a longer stream delay than others. Okay, so here's what Biggie did. So she's now she's pulling out because I don't understand. No, you don't understand. Watch your mouth, Karen. Just like I tell Staten. Watch your mouth, Karen. See, Staten, Karen, they kind of go together, don't they? You know what? Now that I'm thinking about the story again, where's Bruce? Okay. Okay, so as she's pulling out of the the like not the drive-through but pulling out of the parking lot and to get back on the main road, Of course, Biggie is not going to let her hear the end of this, so I'm tailgating her basically, and I'm actively checking both ways because we have to make a left, right? So you're crossing the lane that's coming at you and then entering into the lane that's going the opposite direction. Okay, so I see that she has her blinker on. She's turning left, which I am too. That's how I have to go anyway. So she's got her blinker on. I'm tailgating her, and I'm actively looking both ways because I know what she's going to try to do. She's going to try to peel off at the best moment, and then she could be separated from me. No. Not going to happen. So I see what I believe is going to be her opening to go, and then I see that I can basically just kind of follow her out. So she starts to go, and I'm trying to follow her out, and of course she's going slow because she does see that there's a car coming on the lane that we're entering, the left side of the road, basically, right? So I see a car coming. I see that she's trying to slow that down. No. If you think that's going to stop Biggie T from letting you know that it's not going to happen. So she goes out, and I'm right behind her. And then what I do is I kind of pull and veer a little bit left so that the car, if they need to, and I get lucky, the car has to pull in somewhere to make a right just before they even catch up to us. I'm like, perfect. Her plan failed because she does a big brain like Biggie does. So anyway, so now she pulls. Now she's going to go left again at the light because there's a light coming up. And I'm going straight. So what I do, yeah, it was at this moment she knew she messed up. So, of course, now what does Biggie do? I come up, and she's now in the left turn lane. She's stuck. I have a green light to go, but there's nobody behind me. So I come up right beside her, roll down my window, because I rolled it up because it's hot in Vegas. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Speaking of that, I did watch South Park: The Streaming Wars. Gosh, they are so good at what they do. They just are. They're comedic. They are brilliant men. They do really, really good with what they do. Not everybody's gonna love their stuff, but man, Matt Stone and Trey Parker do a phenomenal job if you like their content. So anyway, so she's there, and I pull up right next to her. I roll down my window, and this is all I could come up with. Again, in that moment, it just seems so, I know, bad. But I just look right at her, and I stick my head out the window. I'm still trying to look behind me to make sure nobody's coming. So I stick my head out the window, and I look back, and I go, and I'm just looking right at her now, and she's got her window rolled up, and now I'm honking at her, right? I start honking, and she's trying not to focus on me, and I go, use your brain! Use your brain! Use your brain! And clearly I wasn't using my brain at that moment. And then I just went. So then we get home, and again, I'm just not going to go back to that Jack in the Box because that's the way that I am. To me, it's like it's not going to fix it. It's just going to make people want to spit in your food, truth be told. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that people shouldn't. Yeah, exactly. Use your brain. No, I didn't ask her out on a date. And what I meant by that, use your brain, is that basically she wasn't, right? Like, again, if you're upset, you don't honk at the car in front of you. Ever. It is so, like, to me, it is so, like, it's to the extreme of disrespect of people in the drive-thru, right? Don't get me wrong. I've gone through drive-thrus, especially in Vegas, where guys have just been obliteratedly drunk, and they probably shouldn't even be driving legally. And it's like they're doing weird stuff or whatever, you know what I mean? One guy I even saw drive out of the drive-thru, and of course I called the police because he's basically crashed, and they're trying to get this car unstuck, and I'm like, he shouldn't even be on the road with anybody. So anyway, filled with people from Vegas. You're funny. Okay, that's not a people from Vegas story. So then I get home, open up my spicy Jack chicken sandwich, and What does Biggie get? The new Cluck Cluck chicken sandwich. I didn't even get the spicy chicken sandwich that I had to order twice. Are you kidding me, Jack in the Box? Where's Jack? I want Jack in Bitcoms right now. Jack, where are you? Now I want to complain. I know a lot of you say, wow, Biggie, that sandwich is really plain. Just bread and mayo and chicken. Yes, because who wants extra crunchy water and tomatoes, okay? Right, it's like, how about this? I get it if she's upset, they didn't have me pull around. But you don't let me know that you're upset. You let the restaurant know. You don't honk at me. Like, again, that's what I mean by use your brain. She's not using her brain because in her mind, she's thinking, oh, I'm honking at the restaurant. No, you're not. You're honking at me. You're honking at the car in front of you. That's what horns are for. You don't use your horn to notify the restaurant that you're upset. She had a better chance of calling the restaurant in the drive-thru and saying, I'm the next car in line. Why don't you have Biggie T pull around? Jack and Jill went up the hill. Yeah, for sure. So yes, I didn't even get the right sandwich at the end of the day. How brutal is that? She was thinking outside the box. Exactly. Well, here's the thing, right? Like, that's what I'm saying she doesn't know. And that's why I was trying to correct her outside of the drive-thru. Again, I didn't get physical. Did I raise my voice a little bit? Yes, when she kept trying to tell me that, no, you don't understand. And she, again, when she's telling me, you're the one that's inconveniencing us. How am I the one that's inconveniencing you? You don't even know what's going on because you're not using your brain. Karen. And I've dealt with a lot of Karens. And we can have more story times in the future, and I will let you guys know some real Karen stories for sure. Because I'm pretty sure for the majority of us, we've all worked in customer service jobs at one time or another. Exactly. That's the other part of it too, right? The majority of drive-through places, if they wanted me to pull up, they would have told me. Period. Anyway. No, truth be told, Rohith, it didn't mess up my day. But Bitcoms, that is the 1 hour stream. Thank you for joining me. You guys know, you guys are the, and I know that you guys might say, oh, everybody says that. No, that's not true, and because it's not true. But you guys truly are the best community. That is why you are Biggie T's community. Not that you guys belong to me, but that you guys are in part with me. Thank you all so much. Much, much, much appreciated. You guys know, dress to impress, even if it's for yourself. I'm Biggie T. This is Biggie TV. This was a story time 1 hour Thursday. Thank you all so much. You guys have a great rest of your Thursday, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bow tie Friday.